right, friends, there are breakup songs and then there are break-up songs that will touch your soul. Ada Pasternak is the voice behind I Wish I Never, and this one goes out to anyone who is going through it right now.
Yeah, Ada lives in Nashville now, but she was born in Russia and came to the U.S. as a classic violin wizard. It's great having you now here with us. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Let's talk about you playing the violin as a child and then this transition over to being the solo artist. How has that been?
Well, it wasn't overnight.
Right.
It was a lot of things in between, a lot of hard work and experimenting with a lot of different genres, everything from jazz to bluegrass to mariachi. So I've sort of done it all, and then I one day started writing songs, and I was like, wow, that's really fun. I had no idea I could ever write a song. And then I wrote another one the next day and the next day, and I've written hundreds since, and it just can't stop.
You just can't stop. Okay, well, this song, as we mentioned, will touch the soul, and the words that you have written are so, so powerful. We have to take a listen. This is I Wish I Never.
I wish I never met you. I wish I never let you in, but I thought that we were meant to be forever, so I did. I wish I never had the taste of you on my mouth. Brought you home to my parents' house. Told my mama you were the one, 'cause she believed me. I trusted every word you said. Picked a side for me in your bed. Was it all just in my head? Am I still dreaming?
Whew, I can see you're still feeling a lot of emotions, especially when you're listening to that song play back. This is a very, very personal song.
It is.
Tell us the story behind it.
Yeah, well, I was living in Los Angeles with who I thought was the love of my life and going to be the father of my children and my husband, with my dog that I got for us. And now I'm living alone in Nashville. So you can imagine a lot happened there. And it all happened really fast and it was very painful. And it changed my life. Silver lining is that I wrote some great songs because of it, like this one and about 75 other ones, and now I'm working on a concept album. It's going to be telling my story. But yeah, it was one of the hardest things I ever went through, and even though it's been a long time now, I'm still healing in some ways.
Mm-hmm. I think you said it's kind of like experiencing death, and I think a lot of people can relate to this song, no doubt. Another silver lining, Mark, is that we have you here in Music City now, thankfully. I know you talked about how you have dabbled in a little bit of all these different genres, and you recently came out with your first country music song. So is that the way you're going? Or?
Went to Nashville. Well, you know, I just write music. Music just comes out of me, and I never plan on what type of song I'm going to write. It just kind of writes itself for the most part, and I wrote a country song. It kind of surprised me, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. I've been in Nashville for a few months now. Kind of rubbing off on me, I guess. And I play the violin, which I guess I could say I play the fiddle. So that sort of helps countrify my songs. Yeah, I'm writing country songs. That's awesome, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. I do want to talk about your fan base because people have stood behind you, especially when it comes to this song, this breakup song, I Wish I Never. They're saying, you know, their eyes are flooding. Thank you for being brave. You put your soul on your sleeve. What do you want? Yes, right there. Exactly, sister. What do you want your fans to take away from your music?
All my music is honest, and I think that's really important because there's a lot of people who aren't speaking their truth out there, and I think it's important for all of us to share our stories. That's how we overcome, that's how we heal, and that's how we connect. And makes us feel less alone when we tell stories. So yeah, to me, it's just I always write about my personal experiences, and music has been such a therapy for me in my life. So I'm super grateful for that. And yeah, I just want people to know, like, whatever you're going through, you're not alone. And, you know, art is amazing that way, right? It connects us and it unifies us, and it's like a hug to the heart. So, yeah.
Your song, Perfectly Imperfect, is a perfect example of that honesty. You talk about your short legs and all this stuff that people are really related to
5'1".
online. This went viral. How'd that feel? Did you ever see it go in that direction?
No, I can't believe it. It's wild to think that 11 million people have listened to the song, and 500,000 people have posted reels using it. So it's just amazing that people connect to my music that way and to the message of being imperfect. That being it's perfectly fine that you're imperfect, And I'm very big on like natural beauty and being yourself, and being a flawed human. We're not supposed to be perfect, So. Yeah, it's been amazing.
Well, thank you for sharing your platform and coming to share it with us today. Yes.
Thank you.
You guys check out her music and listen to her new songs. Visit Pasternak.com.